हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
तो अपने आप से पूछो कि मैं सदा प्रसन्नचित्त रहती हूँ व रहता हूँ, रहते हैं सदा, कभी कभी नहीं, सदा। सदा है 10 वर्ष वाले तो सदा हो गए ना, कि नहीं है सदा। हाँ नहीं करते ऐसे एकांत नहीं, सोच रहे और संता अगर कम होती है तो उसका कारण प्राप्ति कम, और प्राप्ति कम का कारण कोई न कोई इच्छा है। इच्छा का फाउंडेशन इच्छा और अप्राप्ति बहुत सूक्ष्म इच्छाएं अप्राप्ति के तरफ खींच लेती, फिर रायल रूप में यही कहती है इच्छा नहीं है मेरी, लेकिन हो जाए तो अच्छा है। लेकिन जहाँ इच्छा है अलग कल की, वहाँ अच्छा हो नहीं सकता। तो चेक करो, चाहे ज्ञान के जीवन में ज्ञान के राय रूप की चाहे, चाहे मोटे रूप की इच्छाएं। अभी देखा जाता है कि मोटे रूप की इच्छाएं समाप्त हुई है, लेकिन रायल इच्छाएं ज्ञान के बाद सूक्ष्म रूप में रही हुई है। वो चेक करो क्यों। बाप दादा अभी सभी बच्चों को बाप समान संपन्न संपूर्ण बनाने चाहते हैं, जिससे प्यार होता है उसके समान बनना कोई मुश्किल बात नहीं होती।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी
Om Shanti. Give blessings and receive blessings. Give happiness from your heart according to the code of conduct. Simply pay attention when you give happiness. Never give happiness to others by breaking any code of conduct. That would not be accumulated in the account of happiness. That would be accumulated in the account of sorrow through automatic machinery. Therefore, give happiness to others from your heart according to the code of conduct. Let it not be superficial, but from your heart. Children of the bestower of happiness, give happiness through their thoughts and words to those who come into connection and relationship with them, and accumulate blessings. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 13. Give blessings and receive blessings. Today's topic: give happiness from your heart according to the code of conduct. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Happy. Baba had been talking about blessings and happiness. Both have a lot of connection. Yeah? Did you celebrate your new year? Began with a lot of elevated thoughts, pure thoughts, thoughts of determination, right? We want to give happiness to everyone. But sometimes there is a big question when you might have to break certain madhyadas. And it's in good relationship. There's a lot of love. We want to give happiness, but their demand for happiness is breaking certain principles. And we know that the foundation and the success of our life is based on madhyadas. From very beginning, when Brahma Baba got the message of purity, there was lot of opposition. And because of the opposition, many couldn't stay in knowledge because their family won't accept. I remember I also asked Baba that if they are not happy, family is not happy, society is not happy, then what's the use? We come to knowledge for peace, for love, for happiness, and here there are so many oppositions, and so you don't want to see your family in sorrow, but you also want to serve Baba, have your good spiritual life. So there is always this choice. One has to decide where to go, which direction to follow. So each one of us, we have to look at that. All of us, I think, had to pass through certain big tests. But then you have to follow certain principles, even maybe for the short time. The family and society will not be happy. But then they will definitely accept. So Baba is saying, simply pay attention when you give happiness. Never give happiness to others by breaking any code of conduct. So Baba is saying, that would not be accumulated in the account of happiness. You're giving happiness, but that won't be counted in the account of happiness. So Baba is saying that that would be accumulated in the account of sorrow through automatic machine. Therefore, give happiness to others from your heart. And that also according to the code of conduct. Let it be beneficial, but from your heart. Children of the bestower of happiness have happiness through their thoughts and bursts to those who come into connection and relationships. But all that what you give will accumulate blessings. So happiness you're giving from the heart. Generally, we do give happiness from the heart, but sometimes breaking the maryadas. It could be because of attachment, sometimes because of greed or ego. If you have to give happiness, but you're not following all the principles. So Baba said it won't go into account of blessings. Think about it, kind of serious topic, but it will become clear. And then if there are pure feelings, then we won't need to break any kind of maryadas. We will still be able to give happiness. Right? Om Shanti.
Hello, Didi. Good morning.
Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti.
Good
Om
morning.
Shanti, family. Didi, is today Baiduj? Did you have to do it? And did you have to do something in relation to
Tilak.
brothers?
Give tilak to everyone, because when Lord Rama was victorious, came home, then it's not only in the family of Rama, but all the sisters celebrated the victory of their brothers. So they give tilak of victory to everyone. Here, because we think all the souls are brothers,
Okay.
so give tilak to everyone.
Everyone.
So there were two types. One is victory, other was coronation. That means everyone is liking, So it's a big celebration. The joy, the happiness of Lord Rama coming home and given the crown.
So I've never actually seen, I mean, the regular Diwali, the third day, Lakshmi Puja and that we've seen, but I don't think I've ever seen the Bhai Dooj celebrated. I'm aware of it.
Actually, you don't see much in USA, but in India, as soon as in the morning early, mothers decorate a tray and put flowers, some sweets and fruits, and go to their brothers to put that tilak. So in the morning, like in Delhi, you see so many people, early traffic, and trying to rush to do that before going to work.
Oh, that's nice.
But we can do at Baba's homes.
Yeah.
Give tilak, which we do here also. Just giving tilak, and some places give toli if they have.
Yeah, we did just yesterday, knowing that everybody would be here. So it was easy to do. And I was appreciating, I was saying how in India or within Hinduism, that unlike here, a celebration is just for one day. So whether it's weddings or festivals, but in India, it's like 5 days, 7 days. It goes on for the whole week, which is very nice. Yeah.
Here every day almost alternative. There is some festival or other. In a way, it is good because cooking, buying, like life energy, that's what it is.
This thing that you were saying about, and you even asked Baba about, how the families would react, how they reacted at the beginning, and then gradually everything was all right. But your way of seeing it was that if the family's not happy, then society's not happy. And thinking about the focus within the Brahmin culture on the family. And in the Murli that we heard earlier today, the one from 1972, Baba was talking about faith in the intellect, not just for him, but for your own self and for the repetition of every scene in the drama. And so where do we really learn to be independent? Because there is we may not think of it as a dependency, but on the family itself, on the culture of the family. So can you talk a little bit about how I am truly independent, that it's not about thinking about the family, or is that just the thing of the rulers, that they always think in terms of the bigger picture? But how to be really independent at the confluence?
See, most of the time is the pressure from society on the family. Okay. That means your immediate family will say, okay, let her go, let her do what she wants. But there's a lot of pressure from the others, from the society. And I think that mostly our social system here is that girls depend on the income of husbands. And so their concern is that it's not, now it is very common for girls to go for a job. Higher education was common, but not working. Going for work is considered like, oh, can't they feed their daughter-in-law? Can't they? It's like not seen in a very good way. So now people work, then it's easy whether you marry or not marry, because financially you are independent. So it depends in what way it is seen. But I know that there was a lot of pressure from uncles and all that. What is the reason you're not getting her married? Is it you need dowry? Is it you need, what kind? Is it we look for the boy? In a sense, they feel that they can help and they should help. But that becomes pressure, right? Now, I always thought and told them, my life and my happiness, I know that in what way I will be happy. It takes quite a long time to convince them But best way for me was to do what their liking was. And one of their liking was that all the girls should study, properly. And so I said, okay, I keep studying until reach to a point they know that I am just making excuses to study. I have no intention to, be in the world. I will still be a BK, So they said, okay, do whatever you want to do. Because whatever extra time I had, I will run to center. I will run for this program, that program. So they knew that I am not very serious about studies, but I am more independent and just want to be out of house. The reason could be going to university, but actually it is for service. So they observe you, plus they see that you are quite successful in whatever you're doing. Like you are happy at the center or you are happy with everything. So then they let you go.
Yeah, it's funny. I wasn't even thinking about it in that way, but of course, the point you're making is absolutely right. That we did have to have some opposition, not so much perhaps those of us in the West, some maybe, but that you had to go against what was tradition and culture and everything else. I was thinking more about now that I'm in the family, in the Brahmin family, that there can be, and it's very nice, you have brothers and sisters all over the place. You have a whole support system. You don't have to think about, if they're going to cook the right food for you or whatever. So in that way, how do I now maintain that independence in the Brahmin family?
I think that it's not a dependency in Brahmin family. It's more cooperation, more
Okay.
supporting each other. If one is working, others say, okay, I will cook and you can eat. But I don't see that as dependency, but rather it's the love and the support which we get here. Some might get dependent, but like person Michael, I know you cook, I cook, we do everything, right? So it's not dependency for us.
Okay.
I see as love in the Brahmin family. Right?
Yeah, I'm thinking, I hadn't really thought about this before, but I'm thinking, I'm looking now at seniors like yourself and the daddies that again, because I think the quality really of independence is where you are categorically in the consciousness of the bestower. It's always the thought for the group, for the whole, whether you see it as a kingdom or as a family. I think that's the thing, surely, that makes someone really independent, to the degree that you're a benefactor, a bestower. Would that not resonate?
I think that I there is independence, but also somewhere we show interdependency. In the sense of your need, my need. Sometimes I could be very cooperative. Sometimes you can be cooperative. Some qualities like support, cooperation, love, willingness to help. These are good qualities which get expressed within the Brahmin family.
Yeah, beautiful.
So I never saw a dependency. I saw more as expression within the family for each other.
Okay, that's nice. I like that. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah. Because in Western world, even as soon as one is becoming adult, especially girls, right? They start thinking that I should be out now. Maybe I will
Yeah.
grow more. But that's not the culture here. Culture here is really to stay within the family, have good relationship within the family. It's not that you leave the home for your own growth, but rather you stay home and
Mm-hmm.
be with the family. So staying at family is not dependency. Staying with family more is today you could be with parents, but when you get married, you won't be with parents, right? And there are some who really left early, Indian girls, but living here, they have some deep feeling of that I couldn't be with my parents. I could have stayed more. They are seeking love until older age, like as if they didn't get something in life. So now they come back and they want to. And you have noticed that it's the daughters who always serve the mothers, always,
Mm-hmm.
because brothers can serve, but how much, right? But either they will make their daughters help them in the old age. And you must have noticed also that even inheritance, mostly daughters get it. I have so many BKs. They get quite a big amount of inheritance, and a lot of money parents leave is for the daughter because she had been serving until end. So their heart says, oh, they are the ones who should get it. So I think that this the culture combination with custom systems on that.
Yeah, and certainly for myself, because I used to think of myself as very independent before Baba. I know there was some selfishness in it, my independence. But the one thing that I do feel, because I knew this lifetime I wasn't going to have a family and it wasn't going to be traditional, but Baba has taught me how to be in a family. I mean, I grew up
Yeah,
in a family, of course, but how to be like the one that looks after others or that takes care of others. I really feel that I appreciate that Baba has given me that experience without the complications of blood relationships.
mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
appreciated.
Everyone has a different, because I am a family person, because
Yeah.
it's not I wanted personal family in the sense of Lokik way. Was not sure even before Gyan. But in Brahmin family, in the beginning it's little bit difficult because so many things are expected of each other. But when you go into the core values, I really love, because we
But
were thinking here, if you go in the kitchen, so many departments, so many, they want to cook this for you, they want to give you in time. A lot of things are just from the heart.
yeah.
And, they do it. Otherwise, like, okay, we leave the stuff for you. You can cook and eat, or you can take and, we can give them. But here, so much is done for the big family, for each other.
But
So,
then too with you, I mean, just by your lifestyle at the beginning, that required the sanskar of some degree of independence, that you were able to leave your culture, leave all of that you'd known, and go to foreign countries and where they didn't speak the
mm,
language, and put yourself in situations that were contrary to what you were used to, even in a Lokik sense. So surely
yeah,
that was an expression of your ability to be a quality of independence, that you weren't dependent on the day-to-day things. So each one, I
yeah,
guess, gets the situation that's required to enhance the qualities or to bring them out in us. And so it's not one over the other, but that all of them
yeah.
are there. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I was at center and some sisters will go to UN, some for work, and I still love to cook for them. If I have to cook for myself, let me cook for 4 or 5 people. What's there, or still look at their needs but it helps, because there are so many around me now. They have similar feeling now, not only for you, but for
Beautiful.
others.
Beautiful.
So they generate then for others. So it becomes like when you see them grow with these qualities, generally they wouldn't have.
Exactly.
You feel happy about it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Many questions about the Aviak Murli yesterday. But maybe, and I'm kind of looking at the clock, this thing of where sometimes we can mistake arrogance for regard. Baba was talking about the satisfaction that's based on some kind of praise, and we're eating unripe fruit. And so we can sometimes make the mistake thinking, oh, it's self-confidence or regard, when really it's arrogance. And he said, a very interesting line, he said, maintain the honor of your faith and your birthright, which I thought was a very interesting thing. And then along with that, does unripe fruit cause illness? Or, and so it's just all the questions at once that, that the foundation of jealousy means that there's some desire or some lack of attainment. And so all of them kind of came together. Those were the questions. But then when you took up the thing of family, it put me in another direction. So maybe your take on these things in the Murli yesterday in grief.
Yeah, I think that if we have self-respect, there will be self-trust. And, because of self-trust, you're not looking out, in the sense of comparison and looking at your status, comparing with others. Everyone has the right time and the right fortune at the right time to get what they have to get. Beautiful. In their life. Beautiful. But if lack of self-respect is there, then you have a desire inside. I mean, it could be same, you will get it anyway, but also there is a desire. So if I am getting without desire, I will feel more honor, right? Then internally, I'm just waiting for when will they declare that I will be this and this. And some like they get it because it's due and they are seniors and they must get it. But internally, because it took longer, or maybe it didn't happen early. So, and they demand, like indirectly, they're indicating that if they could get that, they will be happy, and finally they get it. But it's different than it coming to you in a natural way, and you feel being honored, not, oh, because I really wanted that. Like there is one sister, she said, I always wanted to be called Didi. And so she asked everyone that they have to call her. I never had that desire. I said, whatever feels natural. So then still you get it. It's not, you don't get that title. So it's two ways, no, as Baba is saying. Not jealousy, but also desire.
What you're saying there is very interesting. So and I'm trying to remember a line from a poem that's something like, and all of your wants and all of your desires must come at your bidding as flames out of fire. So so it's not just that you get what you deserve, you get what you want. But yeah, but it may make you sick or it may not satisfy you. Beautiful. Okay, that's lovely. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Didi.
Yeah. Okay, what do you mean?
Om Shanti. Bye-bye.
Bye.
सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में, सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में। रौनक ही रौनक अब तो मेरे संसार में, मेरे संसार में। सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में। चाहतों का रंग मिला, मन चमन मेरा खिला। चाहतों का रंग मिला, मन चमन मेरा खिला। आबाद हुआ हर लम्हा अब उसके दुलार में, अब उसके दुलार में। सुख इतने पाए हैं।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति। Nalia.
Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Tuesday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. and evening 5 to 6 p.m. English avec Malay revision from 6 p.m. But we will start followed by Hindi series, English series and a Vyakti journey. Welcome to a Vyakti journey. Avek Murlis from 1969, multi-million-fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli from the 27th of February, 1972. Holy Swan Memorial, holy. They have the faith that victory is already guaranteed. What will the stage be of those who move along, considering success to be guaranteed? What special sparkle will be visible on their faces? You were told about faith and how they will have the faith that victory is guaranteed for them. But what will be visible on their faces? If victory is guaranteed, they will remain carefree, will they not? There will not be any lines of worry visible in any situation. Are you those who constantly have such faith in the intellect that you are victorious and carefree? If not, how would you be called those with 100% faith? To have 100% faith means to be victorious and to remain carefree. Now, you can check yourself from this to see whether you have 100% faith in all aspects. Just to have faith in the Father does not mean to have faith in the intellect. You have to have faith in the intellect for the Father, but you must also have simultaneous faith in the intellect for your own self. As well as that, you need 100% faith in the intellect for whatever act of the drama is being repeated at every second. Only such a soul is called a soul with faith in the intellect. You have 100% faith in the Father. There is no question of doubt about that. But you do not have to pass in just one subject. You must also have just as much faith in your own self, that you are that same elevated soul from the previous cycle who played a part with the Father. As well as that, you must also see every part of the drama whilst in the stage. Every part is beneficial for me, the elevated soul. Those who constantly pass in these three types of faith, such souls with faith in the intellect remain close to the Father in liberation and in liberation in life. Those with such faith in the intellect never have any questions. An intellect with faith does not have the language of why and what and so on. Because when questions, Q, are asked, a queue is formed. Devotees and not enlightened souls stand in a queue. A queue is to be formed in front of you, is it not? One has to wait in a queue. The moments of waiting have now finished. Now it is time for the devotees to wait. Knowledge means the time for attaining, the time for celebrating a meeting. Do you have such faith in the intellect? The memorials of souls who have such faith in the intellect are shown here. Have you seen your memorial? Have you seen a Chalghar, the home of stability? Maya can never attack those who have surrendered themselves to Bap Dada with all their thoughts. Such souls remain safe from any attack of Maya. If you become the children, Bachcha Banna, you remain safe, Bachna. But if you do not become children, you cannot be safe from Maya. Acha, we will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Give blessings and receive blessings. Give happiness from your heart according to the code of conduct. Simply pay attention when you give happiness. Never give happiness to others by breaking any code of conduct that would not be accumulated in the account of happiness. That would be accumulated in the account of sorrow through automatic machinery. Therefore, give happiness to others from your heart according to the code of conduct. Let it not be superficial, but from your heart. Children of the bestower of happiness, give happiness through their thoughts and words to those who come into connection and relationship with them and accumulate blessings. दुआएं दो और दुआएं लो। दिल से मर्यादा पूर्वक सुख दो। सुख देने में सिर्फ ध्यान रखना, कभी मर्यादा तोड़ करके किसको सुख नहीं देना। वह सुख के खाते में जमा नहीं होता है, वह ऑटोमेटिक मशीनरी दुख के खाते में जमा हो जाती है, इसलिए दिल से मर्यादा पूर्वक सुख दो। दिखावा मात्र नहीं, दिल से। सुखकर्ता के बच्चे एक सेकंड में अपनी मनसा द्वारा, वाणी द्वारा, संबंध संपर्क द्वारा सुख दो तो दुआएं जमा हो